Hey, hi guys, welcome back to my channel Learn with Shivasai. That is Nice Try Cutie Pie. I am Shiva here. We are again back to new session that is Azure services we are discussing. Earlier sessions I have covered you demo session on Azure Logic Apps and following it Azure event rates, event subscriptions, event grid system, and after that I have covered stateless workflows, stateful workflows. So today's session I'm going to cover about uh, standard and consumption plan. Basically there are two types of work logic app uh, types are available. One is standard and one is consumption. In standard workflow, if you see, this is standard. In the name itself I have it will show up here. So in the standard logic app you can have multiple workflows. So the name it will create, and you can define multiple workflows inside this main logic app. You can have n number of workflows, stateful or stateless, anything inside standard. But whereas if you take consumption logic app plan, it won't allow you this facility of having multiple workflows. So only we can design multiple workflows under standard plan only. So this is one point I wanted to tell you. Apart from that, today I wanted to cover about um, variables and parameters inside a logic app. So if you let's start it. So I will create a sample logic app, uh, test logic app, test logic app one. Okay, and it is stateful, and I will click on create. Sorry, what happened? Some reason it got validation failed. Let me refresh it. uh, I will do one thing. I already have one logic app workflow with me. Let me open it. Okay, some issue is there. Let me close other windows and let's be there in here. Okay, let's create a new logic app workflow which is of stateful, and it is a dev logic app one. Okay, I will create it. It will create successfully. We can refresh it and we can see it over here. So in this session I'm going to cover about variables and parameters. So I wanted to create a workflow which is first step is recurrence. So recurrence means this is a trigger. So I already told you logic app itself is a it gets started by a trigger, whether it will be http trigger or time based trigger or service bus topic or queue trigger, like many email trigger. We have so many triggers available. We can see that options. Let me delete it again and show it to you. So visual, it's a, I already told you logic app um, starts with your, it's a visual, it has a visual representation of business process which we call as a workflow, and we have built-in connectors, managed connectors, triggers, support, and all those support we have a we have here in this logic app. Okay, so triggers basically, if you see, recurrence, see this lot many built-in we have. Sorry for the noise. Let's move to the our topic. Today we are going to cover about variables and parameters inside a logic app. So first step I will take up a timer based. So every 3 minutes I want to get this trigger in the, we have UTC time zone or India, US, Australia, all those time zones available. So in this specific time zone, every in this time of interval, this trigger will invoke. So I will, as of now, I am taking up. just 3 minutes. Every 3 minutes this trigger will start up, fire up, and then I will call next step as initialize initialize variable. So here I will initialize some variable, um, that is let's say run id. It is a run id. I will say it is a string. It is of type string. I am leaving it as empty as of now. And another variable I wanted to select as mm, some boolean type of variable again, initialize variable. So this variable, and I want to create a parallel branch. So here I have to here also I want to select another variable, so parallel branch can be created. And I wanted to name first one as some error. It is of type boolean. Initially I'm setting it to false. Okay, and same goes with here. I want to test some test variable, test, and it is of type integer. So I wanted to update this to variable run id. Okay, and here, sorry for the noise, here also I want to mention it as where has error. Okay, here it I want to update it as variable test. Okay, so these are the variables we have assigned here. So to assign values to this, I can define parameters. Here I have already I have created some parameters during in earlier. So I just want to create a new parameter. It is of type test. It is of parameter param integer type of parameter, which is of type integer. I want to give some random value over here. This is one thing. And in the same way I want to define a string kind of parameter, uh, param string. I want to give it as a test value. Okay, so these two parameters we have defined now, and I already defined this existing container name, blob name. These are all the parameters. Okay, so what I will do is in the run id, earlier we defined this variable. It doesn't have value, right? So in this place I will go for expression. In the expression I will select for string param. Okay, we can assign this param string over here because it is of type string. Okay, I will go and save it. Same goes here. Boolean I already defined the value, and for test integer variable I don't have value, so I will again go and choose the expression, and I will give param integer. Okay, this way we can initialize the variable and its values. I will go ahead and save. So I already told you that this logic cap will trigger for every 3 minutes. So let's see. I'm sorry, let me add this thing. Okay, so see, every 3 minutes, 11 16, 11 19, every 3 minutes this will automatically gets triggered. So 11 19 I'm checking it now. So here it will show up uh, multiple consecutive. Yes, so see here, every it got triggered. And oh, what happened? it is false. Test is uh, something mismatch. Let me go here. Will you like to combine them? No. Yeah, this way. Go to run history. Refresh, refresh. Let's refresh. I am just waiting for the new trigger, which should automatically fire up. Let's wait. I hope it will trigger now. 11:22. It is. I am hoping one more trigger here. 11:23. It should come here. Let's wait and see. Yeah, excellent. So in this trigger, no. So if you see run ID, yeah, run ID param whatever defined in the parameter that got assigned, and test also 10,000 got assigned. So I hope you understood. What I want to say is, let's go back to this logic cap. So in this logic cap, what we did, we defined parameters. So this is one integer parameter, and this is one string parameter. String parameter has test value as a value. Integer parameter has some 10,000 value I have defined. So I assigned here in place of value, I simply went to expression mode and I selected this string one. Same goes here. Here also I went to uh, parameter integer. Okay, then I simply went come over here and I will run now. So run history, it will show up 11:24. Yeah, it is this one, and click on no. So it will show up test value because in the parameters we have defined like this, and then the test it should show up 10,000. So this is about variables and parameters. So one good thing about this thing is these parameters and variables we can access anywhere. I mean to say, this standard logic cap will have multiple workflows. So if you go to this standard logic cap, this has multiple workflows. We can define n number of workflows. So all those workflows can access these parameters. Okay, that is the main point of this at variables and parameters. Coming to the next topic, what I want to discuss is important thing. I am going to show you service bus triggers and actions. Okay, let's go. So I want to create a new workflow. That is, meanwhile, let me delete this thing because I don't want to utilize much of .NET resources. Sorry, Azure resources. I want to delete this. Let me delete. Okay, and stateful also I am deleting because I am not using currently it. Okay, so in this session, uh, we have covered so far variables and parameters, how to utilize them inside logic caps. They will be available to the all the workflows of this standard logic cap. Okay, that is the point. Now I wanted to discuss you about service bus and trig- triggers, http actions, and producer consumer logic, and that is mm, how a message inside service bus topic or queue gets processed, how it gets consumed. That thing I wanted to tell you today. So I will create a workflow that is stateful, which I will call as service bus sender example 1. Okay, in this So refresh. So this is the one, service bus sender example one. So in this I'm going to define the workflow. First thing, I wanted to have a HTTP. When a HTTP when a HTTP request is received. So here I wanted to pass a sample payload. Earlier, in my earlier sessions, I informed you that I have hosted my .NET Core API into Azure Logic Web App. So that is this one. So this web app has this endpoint browse. So we have to give Swagger as the extension. So it will launch this API endpoint. So here we have post orders, write out this body is there now. I am going to copy and paste this body. Okay, sample I can also give you, show you 2 1 3 2. Okay, if I post this order it will show up. So this customer ID, customer name Jane Smith, has selected these products, laptop, headphones and mouse, and it cost is to 1390, and his order ID is 2. So the new order got placed in the system. So this is a high level example of this web app which I hosted in the Azure Logic Web App. Okay, I have created a Azure .NET Core API, and I have hosted it in the Azure Web App. So what I am trying to achieve in this service bus example is I am defining this logic app as the sole purpose is I wanted to show you mm, how we send our messages to the service bus topic, and how it get consumed. The whole idea about this session is how the logic app will send uh, apply some business logic and send these messages to the service bus topic, and from there another receiver will be there. That receiver will receive the messages, and it will process those messages. So that's the idea behind this logic app. Excuse me. So to achieve that, I am showing you in showing up live example right now. So I first step, I will give you when a HTTP request is received, I will select this payload. I will paste this payload, sample payload. I have pasted it here. It will create the schema automatically. Once the schema is created, we just need to come out and click on save. This will generate a URL for us. So this URL, sorry, I missed the uh, method, so that's why URL not generated. So this is the one. So this URL we will access, end user will access. And okay, so this is the first step. This is the trigger of the workflow. And the second step I want to do is compose. I want to compose the it's a compose. So in compose, what I want to give input is, I will give input as I will give input as I will give content content as body. So this request body, and date as, we have, again we will select the expression, and we will go for built-in functions. We have date functions here. We have this many functions available: string functions, collection functions, logical functions, conversion functions, and math functions, date and time. So for us, date, what we use, date and time function we will use. We will select the UTC now. Okay, so this is our second thing. And status as third column we are going to define status. I will say created. Okay, and all I want is I want to have ID also. Here I will make a selection as a GUID. Yeah, we have GUID. So this is how I'm selecting. Sorry, I missed the comma. So I'm giving compose request. Okay, this is the second step. And the third step, I wanted to send this request to service bus. That's the point here. Send now service bus. Come on. Yeah, I want to utilize this facility. Send message. So here, send message. What it will ask is first thing. I have already established a connection. That's why it is showing up connection. For your understanding purpose, I will click on change connection. I will click on add new. Here I am giving some name, that is SP connection, and it is of type we can choose active directory, managed identity, or connection string. As of now I am giving connection string. So this service bus I have already created. So this is the resource group, and inside this resource group I have created a service bus namespace, that is dev orders service bus namespace. Inside that we have queue, one queue, and we have topic. All I want to focus is on topic. So I have already created a topic for time being, and to access this service bus we need to go to the settings, and we need to go to shared access policies. This is very important, and we need to select this option. It will show up primary connection string. uh, this thing we have to copy, and then we have to give over here. Okay, then simply click on create new. That's it. So it will show up here. So that q what is the qr topic name? I already showed you. I have created a topic, that is inside service bus we have topics and queues. I created a topic, that is products data. Same thing I'm gonna give. To give that, I will use dynamic expression, because the topic name I have defined in the parameter. So if you see the parameter, I have defined this parameter, and the value I passed it as a app settings. I have defined in the environmental variables of app set. Sorry, environmental variables. Under environmental variables there are app settings. I have defined this value over there, and I am accessing using this parameters. So it will look a programmatic way instead of directly giving the value. So this is the topic name. Okay, and I will go for all other parameters. Here I will select body. So what body we are going to use is compose request, that is HTTP one minute. So what is we going to do? Yes, output of compose, right? We compose request, and we will select this thing. Okay, this is the content from this thing. Whatever data is there, we are taking that thing as a content to the send message, and we can even give the message ID for tracking purpose. Extra extra key values also we can give. For time being, I am important things I am taking. Okay, topic name we have given. Hmm, any other things we have to give? I am just checking. Okay, this is enough. So after this, I will have another step, that is response. I will say response as this step. So it will be 200. In the body tag, what I will select is, hmm, uh, body compose request. Okay, here I will, if it is not null, I want to choose id value. So this is the expression we are going to give. So this is the overall logic gap, which is service bus sender. I am saving it now. Okay, so some reason it got failed. Let me close all other windows. See, it got saved now. So this is one logic gap which is sender. Now I want to create another logic gap which is receiver. Stateful, again service bus receiver. Okay, example 1. So this is again another logic gap which will receive the service bus messages. So service bus, refresh it. So this is the one. So I will open this new logic gap receiver. What is this purpose is, it will receive the, so what I want to say is, this service bus sender example logic gap, this is one logic gap. This will send the messages. So as a end user, as a client, let's wait for it. It will be sometimes slow because I have chosen India operation. Basic standard version I have selected when I am creating logic up for the timing purpose. That's why it will be sometimes slow. Yeah, it got loaded. So so what is this purpose here, what we are achieving? So we defined one logic gap. First step, we have defined a trigger which will take the sample payload, which will take the sample payload. On giving the payload, it will automatically generate the schema for us, and it will generate the URL for us. That means end user can hit this URL with the sample payload, and then this sample payload, we will compose that, whatever we have received from end user. We will take the important fields like content, like date and status, and then we will send that entire message to the service bus. So service bus we have uh, defined earlier. I have shown you there are inside service bus we have topics and queues. So I'm using topic. So service bus topic and subscription is I have defined. All I want to do is, in the right now I am showing up a simple example to you, but in the real time there may be complex business logic gap will be there. We will apply that and we will send to service bus topic. So here, for understanding sake, for a simple example I am showing up, when an end user hit this HTTP request with a sample body, that body we are capturing, and then we are sending that body some of the important fields to the service bus topic. All right. So from this service bus topic, once it is sent, we are sending this first logic cap's purpose is achieved. That is, we are sending to one service bus topic. So this is sending part. This part we achieved, and we are sending the response, successful response status code, that is 200, and we are sending the id of the uh, body. Okay, this is the first thing. So in the second logic gap, what we are achieving is, yeah, we are good. We sent the message to the service bus topic. Thereafter, what step? In general, we have to process that messages, right? So to achieve that, we are defining one logic gap, that such that whenever any messages received in a service bus topic, that I meanwhile I will show you by executing this logic gap. So service bus under example is there, right? What I will do is, I will get this URL and I will create a new thing, and I will paste it over here. I will select post action. I will select the raw. I will select the JSON type and simply get this thing. So in this window I will pass customer id is 2 and the products is 1 and 2. I will simply hit. Okay, if I hit this, oh sorry, I think it will fail. Oh, it's not failed, even though I gave. Okay, anyway, so this got hit and I will we will say, get to see in run history. Let's see. So run history 11:42 p.m. Yeah, it got hit. Let us see how it have happened. Yeah, it got hit and we got the request body 1 and 2, and we sent to the message service bus topic. Let us check in the service bus topic whether we received any messages or not. Okay, we go to here, we go to resource group, that is this thing. We go to service bus topic, that is this thing, and we go to topics, and here products data is the top subscription we have, customer order. Okay, it's not showing up here. What I will do is, for a better understanding, I will create a new topic, that is customer uh, test topic, test hyphen topic. Okay, inside this topic I wanted to create a subscription. Let's create a subscription, customer test subscription 1 subscription, create. Okay, so excuse me. So this is the topic we created and this is the subscription. So we need to configure them. So we have to go to the test logic app and we have to go to the environmental variables and we have to define topic name and subscription name. So let's define that. Add service bus topic name. Okay, what is the topic name? It is customer test topic, right? I am making sure there is no spaces and I will apply, and I will apply here and I will confirm. Same way I will give service bus. Hmm, this is the one we have given customer test topic, right? Same way I will define another variable, that is subscription name, customer test subscription, right? Service bus subscription name, and value is customer test subscription. I will delete extra spaces if there are, and then I will simply click on apply and I will confirm. Okay, so the new things I have done is this two, service bus, no, sorry, yeah, service bus, service hyphen bus topic name, service bus hyphen subscription name. So I will go to the this thing. Let me take this thing, one, this thing. I will save it in a notepad for my understanding, and this is the one. No, sorry, this is the one, and the new one which we created, I will save this as well. Okay, fine. Now I will go to the workflows. I will go to the parameters. I will, sorry, I will go to the workflows, sender example one, I will define the parameter as new parameter service sp hyphen topic name. I will give it as a string. Okay, same way another parameter sb hyphen subscription name. Okay, sb topic name, sb subscription name. It is also string, right? Okay, so how to give the value? It should be app settings of this thing. So value is at the rate app setting of single quotes. We should give the value. First is topic name, that is app settings of this thing. Okay, we should app setting of this thing. Yeah, same way subscription name, that is at the rate app setting of single quotes. We should give the subscription name. So app setting of subscription name. Okay, I will save it. Now I will send message level. What I will do, service, instead of this variable I will go and give sb topic name. Where is it? See more. Yeah, sb topic name. Okay, this is the right way. Sb topic name. Okay, so save these things. So currently this is having no message count. Okay, what I will do is I am saving it now. It got saved, right? So in the postman I will try to hit this thing. Let's hit. So remember the ID 9F05. Okay, I will go and check the run history, check the refresh. Yeah, 1149 it got matched, and the UID should match 9F05. Okay, see the request. Yeah, 9F05. Send message also 9F05, and I want to check whether this got received one message or not. So this is the topic subscription. Let's refresh. It should see display one thing. So here you can see the service bus explorer. So it received one message, right? But it did not process it. So our requirement is, this is a publisher, consumer should consume the message. For to achieve that, we are defining another workflow, that is service bus receiver example. So here what I will do is, I will first step I will add as when service bus message, service bus when messages are available in topic. Ours is topic only, right? Yeah, this thing topic subscription, because we have subscription. So I will choose this option. Okay, excuse me. So in this option, what is the topic name? We have already defined in the parameters, that is sb sb show all sb topic name. So this is the new parameter we have defined earlier, sb topic name, sb subscription name, because we have created the new topic and subscription for our better understanding at the live. So this is the one parameter. And subscription also, we have to custom value, we choose the expression, we go for dynamic content, we select all, and then their subscription we will make a selection. And what is the next step? That's it. So this will be the first step. Next step, what I will do, I will go for second step, that is uh, once the messages are available in topic, I will go for compose. Okay, in the compose, hold on for a moment. So hi, in continuation to that, so here we have defined the first thing. When any message is available in the topic subscription, we are going to compose one thing, that is we have to get the body of content of the message. Okay, get this thing, and it is nothing but message content. Okay, we will save this thing. After this, we will add one more step. What is that step is complete the messages. Complete the messages in topic subscription. This only now. So this is our step, which will again we will make the expression usage. There we will see more, and we will say topic name is this, and subscription also. Enter custom value, select this dynamic content, see more. Here we should select, say, service per subscription name, and the lock token we can define lock token. So this is another step, and finally we will have another action to send back the response. So terminate. This is the final step where we end this process. Built in, terminate, on success. That's it. Save. Okay. So duplicate and go to the home, go to the service bus, go to the topic, go to the products test topic. Here we have subscription. Yeah, see, message got already moved. Earlier we had one message, but it got processed now. Why? Because we have defined this new flow, which is automatically running. Let's see, run history. Let's refresh. See, because already there is a message, so that's why it got fired up. So it is currently zero, right? I will right now again I will hit two times, one time and two times. Okay, two messages. I should see two messages here, but it is zero. Why? Because it's acting very very fast. That means the new logic gap is getting fired immediately whenever a message is arrived in the service bus topic. So that's why here show a message count is getting zero, right? We can even cross check the subscription id, this GUIDs D7B. Check this. This is the older message. Check the other workflow D7B. We can check run history. Check the latest one. Check the content ID. See, D7B. Here also D7B. So this much fast it will check for messages. If any messages is there, it will get the content and it will complete those messages. So this is about service bus producer and consumer, sender and receiver logic. All I wanted to tell you. Uh, Thank you so much for seeing this session. Uh, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. In the coming sessions, I will try and do more real-time content on Azure, .NET Core, microservices, or React. First thing I will focus on completing Azure thing, and later I will come to the React sessions, more importantly React JS and the .NET Core backend. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. And also I will cover up, I am wanted to tell you, see these connections we have, service provider connections. This is service bus connection we have defined, right? You remember? So this is service bus connections, and agent connections are not there. We have parameters, we have defined these parameters. What are those parameters we have defined? By to access from environmental variables. So we have defined environmental variables app settings. There we have defined this service bus subscription name, service bus topic name, right? Subscription name, topic name, all these things we have defined. So we are accessing them inside the parameters. See here. Okay, so that's it for today. Hope you liked it. In the coming sessions I will be giving more content on the Azure and React JS. Thank you. Goodbye.